less than 1. From our residual knowledge or previous knowledge, we know that logarithm is the power to which a certain number is being raised. So if I say log of hundreds, I have to express 100 in this 10. I will write 10 raised to power 2. Therefore, log hundreds is equals to, log 100 is equals to 2. Log hundreds is equals to 2. If I use the same thing by saying log 1000, I have to do the same thing by saying 10 raised to power 3. Therefore, log 1000 is equals to 3. But in this situation, we are going to evaluate log of numbers using logarithm table, more especially those numbers that are less than 1. So let's see a typical example. We know that logarithm has two parts. Number one part is the characteristics. The second part is the mantissa. The characteristics is the whole number aspect of logarithm, while the mantissa is the decimal part. But we want to see how we can handle, because in our previous lecture, we see how to handle other numbers that are greater than 1. But here we want to, because some things are really calling, asking questions about those numbers that are less than 1. Let's see a typical example. If we have example 1, if we have this type of a thing, evaluate, evaluate, evaluate using a table, evaluate using table, evaluate using table. 0.5624 times 3788. Want to evaluate this number using a table. So let's see how we can do that. We have known our normal procedures. The normal procedures is, I will now draw the line and write the log. We have the number and the log. Then let me first of all, if I have a 0.5624, I have to express this number in standard form. Let me express the number in standard form. 0.5624. If I express this number in standard form, I am moving the point, removing one significant number from my left hand side. Therefore, this number will now become 5.624 times 10 raised to power minus 1. Therefore, I move one decimal place forward. Therefore, the characteristics of this now is the minus 1. Minus 1 is the characteristics, but we call it bar 1. We call it bar 1. Bar 1, and it is written like this, bar 1. Therefore, the character of this is now bar 1. I will write it like this. Plus, I will put my point. I will now go and find the mantissa from the logarithm table. If we go to the logarithm table, we have a logarithm table, and in our previous discussion, we have seen how to look for a numbers in the log table. We have seen how to look for a numbers in the log table. So we are going to look for 56 under 2 difference 4. 56 logarithm, not anti-log. So if we open a logarithm table, we go to column 56. So we trace down and see 56. Well, since 56, we trace it under 2. 56 under 2 gives us 7497. 7497. 56 under 2. 7497. We trace it down to area written difference. What we have there is difference 4. Difference 4 is 3. We add it to this number. It now becomes 0 0, 5, then we now have 7. So we now come here and join the number. It will now become 7500. So it means that 0.5624. So the logarithm is by 1.7500. Then we now go to the second one. The second one is 0, that is 33,788. If we have 3